You know, like,
Oh,
Blackett,
was it?
that was the rumor.
Ryan, your Glasgow side still remain unbeaten. The only consistent thing is that as soon as you left the side, they haven't lost a game. The fans will want to know: are you near a comeback?
I fully trained today. Was back out there with the boys. Well, the 15 that are left behind. They've all travelled to South Africa today. But no, the boys are outstanding. Again, look, we're on a run, and I can't wait to get back in there. Next week might be a push. We've got a bit of a break after that, and then it's Munster away. That'd be a nice one to get back for, wouldn't it? Munster away. But no, on form. Frustrated that we didn't get the 5 points, actually, because we almost gifted them a bonus point, which kept them above us in the league. But we're moving up there. We're fourth. We're within touch and distance of third. And yeah, the boys are going good. But I can't wait to be back out there now. I actually, now that I'm back doing normal stuff, like throwing a rugby ball and stuff, Max, I can taste it. I'm nearly there.
The sanity's returning, yeah.
So I'm going to have to rein the drinking back a bit, I think.
Yeah, you've go in a little bit, haven't you? It's been fun, though. It's a good time. There's a little bit of a spiritual renaissance when you get injured, I find. Get out of the monotony of the grind.
Exactly. I will be honest, though. I was very close. I tried to get on the trip to South Africa today. I said, listen, I think the best thing for me is probably altitude training in Joburg, Monte Casino. Like, and I thought that'll be good for absolutely nobody. I actually even came home and looked at flights for myself and thought, book my own flights, tell the missus I have to go for rehab. The physios are over there, sunshine, altitude. What more do you need?
Nice, yeah.
But they were like 1,200 quid, so I thought, nah, I'll just stay here.
Well, let's move on to the Six Nations. Big weekend of rugby coming up. I'm sure Ryan's excited about what could be taking place in Paris. But let's start in Cardiff, where Wales, who have been pretty dismal on the pitch, have got huge problems off it. And at the moment, the players are threatening to strike. They've had to delay the announcement of their team until Thursday. Ryan, for somebody who's been living sort of under a shell and not knowing what's going on, can you tell us what the hell is going on? Because this is kind of unprecedented in international rugby.
If this game doesn't go ahead at the weekend, it's going to cost the Welsh Rugby Union 10 million bangers.
Oh, so they know where to hit him.
My butt.
Would you boys be striking?
Fucking right, I'm going on strike. I'm doing the same as the boys.
Yeah. It's been brewing a while, so I guess it was just a matter of time until this capitulated. So yeah, I'm straight on it. Yeah.
Gatland thinks, obviously the game's going to go ahead. He said today he's pretty confident it will. But if Wales needed more bad news, they've got it in the fact that England have been able to recall Tom Curry, Courtney Laws, and George Ford to the squad. Max, on the face of it, even pre this, Wales looked pretty disastrous on the pitch under Gatland after his comeback. Do you see any hope for them? I mean, I know Ryan takes a lot of hope in the chorus of voices in the Principality Stadium. He loves the poetry of it all and the romance. But is there any realistic chance?
I kind of want to get behind the theatricality of sport here and patriotic ecstasy and say that maybe all this adversity will stoke some kind of Welsh inferno. But no, my brain tells me no, they'd be in some trouble.
As much as it pains me to say, I agree with Max. I don't know. I just, like I said, it'd be nice to see them come together over a bit of adversity, but
this is big.
Maybe a bit too much. And you get the other thing is like some people outside the sport going, moaning about getting 100 grand a year. Come on, fucking, but what we do to our bodies, I mean, what a footballer earns that in, some footballers earn that in a week.
Yeah, but it's also the fact these guys are playing for Wales. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's not like they're squad players. These are the best players.
No. Well, that's a fucking average player. That's the average. I mean, some of them were down at like 25, 30 grand a year. So
yeah, I think that's another thing that's coming in with in the UK as well as sort of the like in the Premiership is a base salary, so they have to pay because mate, there is some fruity stuff I've seen. I've seen guys on contracts, right? And they're working for Domino's on the side. Like that's how bad it is.
Hey, you knock it. I've been thinking of taking
that's pro rugby
Uber license.
That's the state of this. It's a joke.
I'd get an Uber license just for a laugh. I quite like talking to people. Just jump in the car.
Just moonlight as an Uber driver. You'd be class at that, actually. just
5 stars.
just spitting yarns.
Yeah. Fucking,
Just set
mate,
the webcam. That'd be
don't worry,
unbelievable.
mate. Of course you can have a beer in the back of the car. Go for it. Like, you can eat
Absolutely.
those chips. Help yourself.
5-star drives,
Don't be
5-star. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm with you. I agree. Like, that is the state of it, isn't it? And that's the fucking worry, man. And I suppose the Welsh Rugby Union are trying to do all this because they're obviously in massive financial difficulty. They took out a big old loan, 20 million in debt or something from COVID. So, yeah, it's worrying times for Welsh Rugby.
How bad can it get in Cardiff if the game goes ahead?
Oh, score.
I don't think it'll get bad. I don't think it'll get
I
bad.
think 20 points in it, 15 points between them.
What? Like that's quite bad. What, you think England are going to put plus 20 on them?
It'll be tight for about 3/4 of the game, and then I think England would break away.
I reckon England will win by 5 points. I think it would be tight.
Well, let's go to Paris, France, Scotland. And Ryan, if you could do us a favour, remind us what happened the last time the Scots were in Paris.
It was a beautiful day, boys. I won my 50th cap against all the odds. Never thought I would get in there for my 50th. Fotu Lokotui injured Matt Ferguson at training. Managed to jump in a Magnus Bradbury's kit, actually. A bit of his kit. I had to wear Nick Caning's shirt because he was number 20 and then he moved to starting in Matt Ferguson's shirt. And, yeah, jumped on for 15, 20 minutes at the end. Took us within an inch of the try line. Just for Hayster to throw that ball to Dewey, and we won for the first time in 20 years. What a way to earn your 50th. But we'll do it again this weekend, I think so. I really do think we're going to do it again. I actually am. People laugh as well, but why not be confident? Why not be confident? Like I said last week, Max, I think the French are slightly wounded.
Yeah.
Slightly wounded. You know, they thought they had that Grand Slam all rolled up, and we spoke about this before the Six Nations. We said whoever goes and wins that Ireland-France game will go and win the tournament. So there we have it. I think Ireland will win the tournament. But I think there's a very good chance that the boys will go over this weekend and win.
Max, the French are going to be hurting after the loss to the Irish. Sean Edwards is not going to let them step off again, surely. Not going to let them play as freely as they were able to in Dublin. Is there going to be a reaction too strong to allow the Scots to have that wonderful victory again in Paris?
I can see it in your eyes, Max. I think you're with me. I actually think you're with me.
I think I am with you. I just don't know whether, like something's a little off with France at the moment. I mean, can they rectify it in 2 weeks? I'm not so sure. Like, and I think the Scotland sort of stock is rising, and I think they're very confident beast right now. So I'm going to get behind the flower of Scotland this weekend, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm with Rye for once.
Yes, Max.
I hope we don't both chew our words after this, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, I think Scotland right now, like you look across that squad when it started, like everyone's on some kind of real insane form. They got a couple of really like very premier players in some key positions, and I think they're just all on really good form, and the team's so confident. I think something special might be brewing.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, Max, I'm so happy you're with me. I'm so happy with me on that one.
Let's get your predictions then.
I'm going to say Scotland 21, France 19.
Yeah, I was going to go 21-17. So yeah.
And then the final game of the weekend, obviously, the Italians versus the Irish. Over in Rome, Italy, slightly impressive in the second half, won that 14-12 against England. Should have beaten the French, but do we give them any chance? I mean, that would be the biggest upset of the tournament, surely, if they got a win at Stadio Olimpico.
That'd be one of the biggest upsets in the last 10 years, let alone this tournament. As many great Australian men have said, I don't see it happening. They're in trouble, I think. I'm with you. I reckon Irish are too hot to handle, even in Rome with all that passion. I just don't see them doing it, sadly, and I think the Irish are getting better. When you say in trouble, what is trouble? I mean, on a scoreboard. I reckon the Italians might get a couple tries, so I'm going to give them 13 for the Italians, but I'm going 42 for the Irish. 45. 10 or something. Yeah, I'm with you.